Welcome back to Life With Us TV. It's your girl, Lynette.
And it's your boy, Stanley.
All right, in this video, we're going to talk about a ship that I feel like we've been chasing around in these ocean waters for a while. And that is Wonder of the Seas. If you've been around here for a minute, you will hear that we keep saying, we need to get on Wonder. We need to get on Wonder. We need to get on Wonder. In this video, we're going to talk about everything from the ship, the itinerary, the cabin, the food, the drinks, entertainment, the staff, and all the things in between that we got into. Then in our fashion, we're going to tell you who we think that this ship, this sailing is perfect for, maybe who is not perfect for.
Yeah, man.
We don't know, but if you're ready for the ride, come on, let go. To date this video, we went on this sailing on November the 3rd, 2025 through November the 7th, 2025, leaving out of Port of Miami.
Yeah, man.
The favorite port of ours. We love leaving out of
Love Miami, yes indeed. So to let you know, on this particular sailing, we like to be transparent that we actually spent $2,126.36 for the entire cruise. Now that includes what we spent extra, and it also includes the actual price of the cruise. So before we added all the extras, we actually spent $841.24 was the price of the cruise. That included port fees, taxes, and prepaid gratuities. And then the rest of it was our Wi-Fi, the specialty diners we paid for, and the drink packets. We'll talk about them some more as we get get more into the review.
Yes, and before we even get there, just to say that this was a casino offer that we were able to get, which was why we even took this sailing to begin with, because we have to do certain things to keep the casino deals coming in. So this was one of those sailings that we just had to jump on to keep the ball rolling.
Yes, indeed, man. So let's talk about the itinerary, man.
Okay, so this was a 4-night itinerary, and it just goes to Nassau, Bahamas, and CocoCay, which is perfect for me.
Yes, indeed.
We sail so often now that sometimes just being on the water and doing nothing is really what you want. And if you know anything about us, going to CocoCay when getting on a Royal Caribbean ship is kind of like a non-negotiable.
Right, it has to be.
I have to go there.
Ever do a sailing without CocoCay?
Yeah, I mean, of course, they have new private islands opening up here and there, so they could replace that. We don't know.
Yeah,
it could replace our love for CocoCay. I don't know yet.
Right. So in Nassau, Bahamas, we actually, like the Queen said, we done been there so many times. So we decided to stay within the port. And we went to this new restaurant, man, that we never tried before called The Grill, man. So we actually got
What was it called?
Called The Grill, man. Just the man ain't attached to the grill. It's called The Grill.
Yes.
So we got some jerk chicken, some rice, and some coleslaw. And we got some of these freaking barbecue sliders.
We could have just stopped there.
Yeah.
Like the sliders could have been the only thing we ordered and it would have been perfect. Jerk chicken,
the jerk chicken was good, but we was like those sliders
they were the star.
And then we had the Bahama Mama as
the
our
rice
drink.
and peas. I actually prefer their rice and peas over Jamaican rice and
when
peas.
she said, I was like, what?
I did.
I was like, blasphemy.
Put your weapons away.
Blasphemy. But yeah, we actually recommend checking that spot out because the food overall was really good, and the
vibes were good too.
Yeah, because we had never ever been there. And of course, CocoCay is always a good time. So usually we end up going over to the Hideaway when we go to Perfect Day. But this time we don't want to spend the extra money. We just gonna slide on into Oasis Lagoon.
Yeah, we hadn't did it since Hideaway became a thing because we just like to have that exclusive type of feel. No kids, everybody that's there want to be there because they paid the money to be there. The DJ is there. And I will say, I wasn't mad at it. We had a good time over at Oasis Lagoon.
Yeah.
I feel like enough people complained about them taking all the entertainment and taking it over there.
Yeah.
That they started doing a split. So they had really good music. The vibes
no DJ though.
No DJ still.
Yeah.
Good vibes, had a good time. And for us, we spent enough money on this budget cruise.
Right.
That I was like, I'm not spending no more.
Right.
I'm not spending it.
So over there, we had a Patron margarita. So Myers was on the rocks. The Queen was a frozen one.
The frozen skinny?
Yeah, I think it was frozen skinny. And then we was with Patrice and Cyrus. Latrice and Cyrus. And they turned us on to a drink called a Henny Colada.
Yeah.
Because I was like, Henny Colada, is that going to go together? Oh, shoot. That joint was good.
Yeah, you felt it for sure.
Yeah, you darn so felt it. So, yes, definitely try you one of them. I think it was around $15, $16 for it.
Yeah. So when we talk about how much we pay for the drink package, sometimes it's not even about us having the need to have a drink package.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just for us, just pay it and you don't have to think about
it no more.
The high freaking price.
Yeah.
And then we also are doing these series where we want to show people what they're actually spending. And you know, I will see that people in the comments was like, it's that expensive because you add so much onto your trips. There's a reason we're doing this.
Right.
As a travel advisor, shameless plug, I see what people add on to their trips day in and day out. And 8 out of 10 clients a day add exactly what we adding onto our trips. So we want to give a realistic picture of what people are really spending on their trips.
Yes.
So don't think that, do y'all really need it? No.
You don't?
No.
You don't?
But this is really giving people a view of what you're spending, because some people, once they pay for the cruise itself, they don't consider what they add on as the true price of their cruise.
Right. They don't. I like to say it like this. You can have regular countertops in your kitchen,
but them granites,
take it to a whole nother level.
That
so that's
marble,
so that's what we feel like when we do all the add on all the extra stuff. It's just to make our cruise experience much better. But since we still on CocoCay, Perfect Day CocoCay, if you do have the drink package, it does carry over there.
Yes.
So you get to use it. So we know, and we fussing that Carnival at Celebration Key. They don't let you do that. You still have to pay extras for the drinks over there. They don't come off your drink package.
Well,
boo for that, but I'm hoping that they would change it.
Well, Royal Caribbean just opened up, what is it called? It's the one in Bahamas, Nassau, Bahamas. It doesn't transfer over there.
Oh, so Royal done follow suit?
It's because it's not their island.
Okay, gotcha.
It's they have exclusive rights, but it's not their island. So I love now that people have this clear contrast.
Gotcha.
So the people that talk mad cash about Celebration Key, we're one of them.
Yeah.
I want to hear them talk that same cash money about it when Royal is now doing the same thing.
Yep, because we definitely going to talk cash
Royal
money.
Beach Club. That's what's called, Royal Beach Club.
Yeah, they should be able to. That's not good.
It's not good.
Especially because Royal Caribbean drink package can cost you
a lot.
Yeah, we talking thousands or hundreds depending on the length of your sail.
Yeah, but we're going to wheel it back in and get back on track. I just felt like we had to explain this a little bit.
I'm glad you did.
All right. First, let's talk about the ship itself. When we got on board, in true transparency, as no one else can do but we can do it like this, the Motherbucker felt like a small ship to us. It did. Let us explain.
Yes, please.
We have been on these monsters,
the Icon and the Star
of ships here lately. And not only just with Royal Caribbean, we've been on different cruise lines where all the ships are so massive that when we got on Wonder of the Seas, we were like, this shit feels so small. It feels little.
But it was not, though.
It's not a little ship. It's actually a perfect size ship, if you really ask me. It had mostly all the things except for, of course, those things that only the Icon class can have because of its size. But for the most part, if you are looking to do the Icon class, but that price tag is like, I think this is a good middle ground for you.
Yes.
Perfect size.
I definitely agree.
Great layout. The aesthetics are there. We'll talk about the fact that it does show some wear and tear. Especially for the ship to not be that old. We did see some wear and tear, but it's a ship.
Right.
It's an
older ship.
And it's not even that old though.
Yeah,
it's older, but it's not even that old.
Right. But what I do love about Royal Caribbean ships, but you know, we talking about the Wonder. There's something to do for everybody. That's one of the things that they got zip lining, they got pools, they got slides, they got rock climbing, basketball, volleyball, hot tubs, pools, you name it.
Spas.
Yeah, Royal Having. Like we was on
ice skating.
we was on the Wonder. We was in especially down in that 150 Park, and our waiter was like, "Yeah, they got everything on here except for a gas station. Look out the window. You know what? They building one right over there."
I said, "You're joking, but." Royal Caribbean, if they needed it, they would put it on the ship.
Yeah, so definitely know if you jump on the Wonder, there is going to be something for
everyone.
You to be able to do. And if you bring your kids, it's going to definitely be something for your kids to do.
Yeah.
We talked about this before we came on and recorded that we felt like the vibe of the people was really good on this ship. And
it was. Even for it being a November sailing.
Yeah.
It was laid back but good energy at the same time.
Yes.
Like it wasn't like a summer sailing on any cruise line where you go and everybody is rah ready to dance. There was a time when we were at Sail Away and the cruise director Ricky, shout out to Ricky from Jamaica. We have sailed with him before on Utopia of the Seas.
Yep.
And to see him have to struggle with the audience to even get them to participate or give any feedback was a little like cringe because everybody was just so low key. Like everybody was just like, and he said, "Y'all not gonna be up looking at me to entertain you."
Right, I ain't here to do that. Hey, you on your vacation?
I'm at work.
Right.
I said, "That's it right there." So if that explains anything, that was the vibe on board. Just laid back, good vibes. Wasn't that nobody weren't having a good time? They were just chilling.
Right. And just to give you some good spots that we thought was really good vibe was the Rising Tide Bar. Yeah. Rising Tide Bar is always a good time because most
times, if you're not drinking.
Right. You can just sit on it, just riding up and down. It's cool. And then the solarium. I love their solarium setup. That junk is dope. I just love Royal Caribbean solarium setup all together. And if you knew, the solarium is their adults only area. That's where you can escape from them kids, man.
Yeah, we saw kids in there though.
Yeah, but they ain't supposed to be in there though.
I don't think they're supposed to be in there.
Nah, they ain't supposed to be in there.
No. But the solarium was not this quiet place. I don't know if it was just our sailing or this is where everyone that wanted to have a elevated more hype experience were, but that's kind of where everybody got the giggles and laughs with each other in the hot tub, having a good time and whatnot. So it was really diving. I really enjoyed myself over there at in the solarium.
And I want to put here, like if you're thinking about jumping on this sailing, giving you a price right now. So we actually pulled the price before we jumped on here. So you're looking at the time of this video, we're looking at about $1,300. For the same sailing for a 4-day sailing with the same itinerary. So just wanted to let you know that right there.
Without any promos.
Right, that's not adding no extra. That's no specialty dine, no Wi-Fi package, no drink package.
No casino deals, nothing.
None of that. That's in the door right now. That's $1,300, man. All right, now that we done got the ship out the way, let's talk about the cabin. So we was actually in an interior cabin.
Because that's what the casino deals said we were going to be.
Yes,
we tried to do the upgrade. We tried to do the up.
Yeah, we did.
The bid up, it didn't work.
Yeah. So just in case you didn't know about Royal Caribbean's casino deals, we can put this plug right here of how you actually get casino deals on the surface level. Is the Casino Royale program. When you get 400 points in a casino, you start to get casino deals. So this was one of the deals that they actually sent us, and we hauled A through the door to try it out because, like the Queen said at the beginning of the video, we've been chasing the Wonder. So
yeah, but with 400 points, don't expect to get offers like a suite. A balcony, free drinks on us. No, these are bottom of the barrel type of casino offers.
Yeah, this just to get you in the door, bro.
I have seen everything from free interiors, but it'd be real limited.
Right.
Free interior where you buy one, get a discount on the second person. That's the one that we were on. Then I've seen one where it's buy one, get one free. We haven't taken advantage of that one yet. But just to let you know the kind of deals we've been seeing.
Right. And that price I quoted you was for interior as well, because I didn't say that. But however, this was our second time in an interior. And interiors, though, the Queen don't have a problem with staying in interior. It's me, the bougie one. I love my balcony to be able to get up every morning to go out and check the temperature, look at the water, feel that peace. But I'm gonna tell you, man, them daggone interior cabin have you in the motherfucking choco. Let me tell you,
get out.
We didn't leave out the cabin every day till about between 12 and 3 o'clock because it was so hard to get out the bed. So please, in the comments, anybody in the Cruise Cousins community that you stay in the interior, don't that John put you in the choco. Please put that down in the comments. It was definitely a hole in the wall.
I was like, am I going to be claustrophobic?
But we won't. It was
no, we were not.
Won't. The only thing that I did not like was when we did wake up, you can't see where you are, so no
sense of direction.
Right, because one of the things that I do like to be able to step outside to see which way I need to dress, especially when you were cruising like around November through March. Because you just never know what you have no idea what the temperature is going to be.
You have to fully commit.
Yes. But the bathroom was a good size.
It was.
It was for an interior. The shower was a good size. It had good pressure on the goddamn shower. We hibernated in that joke of mine.
Yeah. Hot water.
Yes, indeed.
To the point where I was like, y'all gonna get sued for this water being this hot.
Right. And also, it had plenty of storage for it to be an interior.
It did.
So we did not have any storage issues.
I thought we would, but we didn't.
Yep, plenty of outlets. The bed was comfortable. We never know what the freaking towel animals are, but I freaking love it when the cabin steward do the towel animals. I do like how that concept is on Royal and on Carnival. But overall, I would say that I really enjoy my interior. And y'all know me. The OGs on the channel, y'all know we call him Mr. Bougie Bonton.
Bougie Bonton. So here's the thing: when I booked it, I didn't even tell him that it was an interior.
She did. She didn't tell him.
I didn't tell him nothing until it was time to go. But at the same time, I tried to kind of, like I said, I tried to cushion the blow, and I was like, if it's meant to be, the Lord will make this bid go through, this upgrade go through. It
didn't work.
So as soon as he went through the door, I said, "Shut up! I don't want to hear nothing."
Right.
We already done spent too much money. We'll talk about that later.
But also, let's put this plug here. Don't allow nobody to pump you up in no video, including us, to buy something that you can't afford. If an interior is what you can afford, get yourself an interior. Because at the end of the day, you are on the ship. There's an interior, ocean view, balcony, or a suite. You are on there. You are having the same experience as the person who paid $10,000 for a suite.
Well, no, I ain't gonna say all that.
Well, I'm saying not the experience as far as their cabin,
but on the outside.
As far as this, everybody still get the same ship experience. So don't be going and putting money on credit that you can't afford.
Agreed.
If it's $1,300, spend your $1,300 and have your experience and have a good time, man.
Yep. All right. So the next thing we're gonna talk about the staff.
Staff, baby.
Listen, I already kind of hit on Ricky being the cruise director. We have sailed with Ricky once before on the Utopia, and if you ever have the opportunity to sail with him, you're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
He's going to have great segments within the cruise.
His energy is everything.
I don't know where this man gets the energy, but can he bottle it and sell it, and I will buy it.
So I can drink it on a daily basis.
He's climbing up the bleacher. Like he's everywhere. Yeah. Oh my God. But he was amazing. Our cabin attendant, we did not meet until like the day before we were getting off the ship.
Yeah.
But even not being able to meet him, kept that room spotless every time we left. If we even came back within the hour, that room was taken care of. Well, it ain't one but this big. But
speaking of like cabin attendants, I was thinking about this too. What? Carnival have spoiled us.
Yes.
When it comes down to cabin stewards, because a Carnival freaking cabin steward want to meet you. They will come try to find you on the Lido Jack. I'm exaggerating, but
hey, Stanley.
I haven't met you yet.
you when you get to your cabin, you whistle.
So when we get on other cruise ships and we don't get to meet our cabin steward, we's like, it's cool, But we still like that. But we be like, as long as that joker keep our cabin clean, we good. But it is good to meet them. So just know you might not meet your cabin steward on Royal.
And even though we do prepaid gratuities, we always like to leave our cabin attendant a little something extra as well.
Yeah.
Even if we meet them, even if we don't meet them. But what I did like about ours, because we've sailed a few Royal Caribbeans at this point, this is the first cabin attendant that we had that actually gave us a offering envelope, and I really did like that.
That was dope.
Because I have left money on the bed for other cabin attendants, and they wouldn't take it because they said they didn't want to be accused of taking something that wasn't intended for them. Right. So I really love the idea of having that envelope where you can just be like, here you go. From us, this is your,
the church envelope.
Your extra gratuity. And that way they can confidently walk away knowing that they took something that was intended for them and you know that they actually got it.
Yep. And I would add this last thing about the staff, and this is just across Royal Caribbean in general. Their staff is always good. They always attentive. They want to have fun with you. They kind of remind me of Carnival's staff.
Before they got worn out.
Right.
Because Carnival staff now just look like, what you want? And it's not that they say it like that, but you could see that they are tired. I don't feel that way when I'm on Royal Caribbean. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't feel like that on Virgin either.
No. And then Celebrity too, they are great. They're great on there.
They look like they're refreshed. They're ready to go to work.
Oh yeah, forgot about the bartenders too. The bartenders on this ship was very friendly as well. I feel like that's the same across Royal's fleet.
I know we're probably going to talk about the drinks later, but when we talk about bartenders, I was like, I don't think any of them really crafted anything special though.
No, it was that. Yeah, it wasn't a special bartender this time. No. All right, the next thing we're gonna talk about is the entertainment. We always say we feel like Royal Caribbean hands down got the best shows at sea.
Agreed.
We were just recently on Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady, and they have a new show called Booked, and that has been one of the closest shows that I have seen to Royal shows, but they ain't got Royal yet. They is definitely coming. So this particular sail, and we only did 2 shows. So we did first one was the Effectors 2 show. Now that one, when we first got into it, we
almost walked out.
Yeah, because we was a little confused, and actually the Pinnacles on Royal Caribbean that was sitting to the right of us.
They walked out.
Them just got up by the droves and they was gone because it was so confusing.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
But as we got more and more into the show, it's like, okay, this junk is dope when they started doing all of the techie stuff.
It was the tech that made
the drone and the big egg drone in the ceiling.
Yeah.
And they got put in these little bottles and they got sent away and then eventually they came back. So if you into Marvel stuff, you gonna
that might be your vibe.
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy it. But after we understood it, we thought it was a cool show.
It was cool. I don't have to see it again.
Oh, okay, yeah, right. But it was a cool show.
It was a cool show.
The next one was The Price is Right.
Now, you got something with that one.
That one, they nailed it until we had the freaking technical malfunction. Ricky and the sound effects, the guy up in the booth that call you down to the stage, they had it down packed. I felt like I was on The Price is Right, and I have never been
immersive.
on The Price is Right. Everybody was mad.
I was like, they're going to get it together. We sat there for 30 minutes waiting for them to get it together. It did not. So...
Hey, but I'm going to say my favorite game on Price is Right is Plinko.
And we were in Plinko.
We able to make it through Plinko. And then one of my second favorites is the cliffhanger. The audio. That's when it malfunctioned.
That's right, because we did get through Plinko.
Yeah. So that's when it malfunctioned. But if you go on there, please sign up for The Price is Right. We definitely highly recommend you jump on that.
Yeah.
The club, you probably can skip that.
Like Alan from The Hangover said.
So what happened was, what they did was they took what they was planning to sail away and brought it to the club. I don't care. I love it. That's good for sail away.
Yeah.
But the club, that ain't, nah.
My milkshake brings on the boys the yard.
But like what we say, when it comes down to the club, and a lot of people will say, "Oh, you always want to bring hip hop everywhere." Like, no, we want dance music.
We want something that keeps people on the floor.
Right. So hip hop is dance music, but there's other dance type of music too. We got Afro beats. What we got?
Latin.
Yeah. So it's other stuff, but it's like
hell, country music will keep you on the floor.
Yeah, that's what boots on the ground here.
Yeah. Like we just want to dance.
Right.
I don't know why people purposely, I really say people purposely do it because you see us and you think that all we want to do is hear rap and hip hop. No, we just want to dance, God doing it.
Right. So just like we told the Virgin Voyages CEO, we just want the DJs to be able to read the room. Don't let them come in with this pre-corporate playlist. All this a bunch of safe music that you see that's popular right now. No,
because we cannot dance on my milkshake brings of the boys.
Let them read. That's it. Let them read. Let them read the room. Because, like you said, we can dance to just about anything.
Give us real dance music, not stuff that we have to do at the corporate retreat. Because I joke and say that Royal Caribbean is the corporate retreat of the cruises.
Yep,
I still stand by that.
Oh yeah,
and it translates in their music. It's very, my husband said, very safe.
Yeah.
Very in the box. Very Karen from accounting, Chad from tech.
Yeah. Nobody's going to get offended.
Nobody's going to get offended by my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
But sail away.
Yo.
Corporate sail away. As always.
Sail away, yeah.
But Ricky really did get the crowd moving though at Sail Away.
Yeah, because he's going to dance and get you in
he's gonna be everywhere in the pool, up on the decks. He be everywhere.
Yeah.
But we heard that he's not on the Wonder of the Sea at this time.
It's almost like every time we're on a ship,
and when we get off, he leave
with us.
Yeah, so he's not. I'm not sure who's on there, but right he's not on there at the moment. Also, the 80s party. The 80s party was really good, but we was mad because we was in the back.
Yeah.
So, pro tip for you, if you want to get a good spot on a Royal Caribbean ship at any show,
you better get there early.
You better get there at least 45 minutes to an hour early.
And we're not exaggerating.
And I'm not exaggerating. And anybody that sail Royal can tell you that down in the comments if they feeling froggy, to let them know. Because if not, you'll be on the other side. But the 80s party was real. It
was really nice.
Yeah, it was really good.
Like we said, we felt like we were not in the experience, but just watching the experience because we were on the back side of the stage.
Yeah. And one of the last things that we do love about Royal Caribbean is they always have music playing everywhere around the ship. So whether you're going through the Royal Promenade, whether you're out at the pool deck, in one of the lounges, or out in anywhere, most time they either have a DJ playing or a live band playing to keep the atmosphere going. So that is dope because that kind of remind me of the Carnival Celebration. There's always something going on, whether it's live music or DJs playing. So that's Royal in general, but you will experience that on Wonder of the Sea.
And you did trigger me too because I forgot all about this, but also when we walk the track, they have a track that goes around the entire ship. Yeah. And it's kind of indoor and outdoor at the same time. They also had like energetic music being played through there. So when we were walking and jogging the track, you could hear like that energizing music, like gym music being pumped around the track. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, forgot about that. Yeah, I love their track too.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that track is dope.
Their track.
I love the track setup. Yeah,
it wasn't in anybody's way. It was dedicated.
So you definitely gonna enjoy Royal Caribbean's entertainment, whatever you choose, whether it's ice skating. Going to the comedy show, which we did none of that this time.
Nope.
Whether you go to the red party, if you go to the white party,
either.
Yeah. So we did none of that, but that's more stuff on it that you can do on Royal that they most of the time do a really good job.
We were in the casino trying to keep these deals going.
We was in the casino.
I didn't make it though. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, we got 150 points,
and my deals have now dried up.
Yeah, and that's another thing with that casino. Hands down, we think Royal Caribbean has the best casino at sea. We hear that on the Legend, they're gonna have a freaking two-tier casino, like a two-tier casino, because you've already been on a Star or Icons casino. Huge. Now you're going to have that in 2 tiers?
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, so the Casino Royale program is by far the best.
Yeah.
Because you can take the deals and can move them over to any other cruise line and they will match Royal Caribbean's deals.
And shameless plug, because you said that, I'm going to leave a link down below to my Eurocompte, where you be able to just go ahead and click that link, and any casino deals that you may have from Royal Caribbean, man, or any other cruise line, you'll be able to take a screenshot of those, put those in there, and this system will go out and hunt for other deals with other cruise lines for you. You can also do this with your land-based casinos as well.
Yeah, man.
Another shameless plug.
Yeah.
If you want somebody that's going to plan your trip without any issues, that's going to be able to hold your hand and be an advocate for you.
Yeah, man.
Shameless plug. One of the best travel agents out here. Not saying that because it's me. I'm telling you because I have the awards to prove it. Go ahead and hit me up. I got you.
Yep. The link is in the description. And we got you covered.
Yes, indeed. All right, so the next thing we're going to talk about, which is probably the most important thing to a person like me, and that's the food.
Goddamn food, man.
One thing I say, I don't know what's up with Royal Caribbean in general, but when it comes to their food, I don't think I've ever eaten in not a specialty restaurant, but just general dining, and the food be so freaking piping hot.
Right.
I ain't mad at it.
Right.
Like everybody else, you'd be like, okay, it's warm, it's typical temp. No, theirs be like it been waiting on us to get there.
Right. Yeah.
In the Windjammer, I'm gonna be honest, you really can't go wrong at the Windjammer.
No.
Even if you have picky eaters, restrictive diets. If you can't find something to eat at a Windjammer, I really say that you just don't want to eat.
Right.
Like
that's good. Yeah.
Like there is something for everyone, from down to breads, pastas, seafood.
Yeah. Steaks.
Indian cuisine. Like even if you're not a person that loves like Indian food, even if you just want to go over there and get some really tender beef or chicken, like if you don't find something, you just don't want to eat. Right. You just want something to say. Like you really just want to be like, because there's no way you can tell me you walked in a Windjammer and you walked away not being able to have something to eat.
Amen.
It's decent food.
Yeah.
Another thing that we did is we always go to Loco Fresh.
Ooh, Loco Fresh.
We always try to make a nacho bowl.
Man.
I don't know why I do this to myself, because I'm not even a person that gets heartburn. But every time I eat there, I get the worst heartburn of my life. And it's good because I keep doing it to myself. I make the nachos, and next thing you know, I'm sitting over here beating my chest. I think this is where I paid $18 for Tom's, wasn't it?
Yep, that's what we paid.
I literally had to pay $18 for Tom's because I forgot to bring mine. Because I don't have heartburn. Look, every time.
I wanted to say this about the buffet. Royal Caribbean has the beautifulest buffet.
The what? The most
beautiful buffet. I would say, so nice. So if you've been on Carnival, been kind, most people
Celebrity is neck and neck though.
Yeah, I was ready to say that. I was ready to say Royal had the best buffet as far as aesthetics, looks in the food, and then Celebrity is a step up from there. Mm-hmm. And we just stepping into that class, so you gonna love the presentation of the buffet. That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly.
Because Celebrity had that sexy buffet.
Huh?
On Reflection had the sexy buffet.
To the point
you can have a date night at the buffet on Celebrity Reflection.
I was gonna say we actually ate at the buffet for New Year's Eve's dinner instead of going to a restaurant.
Yeah.
Who is that? Not us. Not Bougie Bontot over here.
Right. And if you don't know, Celebrity is actually Royal Caribbean as well.
Yes.
It's just their premium brand.
Premium brand.
Yeah, man.
All right. So the dining room. Let's talk about some of the food items that we were able to eat in the dining room. Because you see, we have 3 specialty dinings. So our experience is going to be very limited in the dining room. Because this was such a short sailing. But we were able to get the spaghetti bolognese, which is okay.
That's what I got.
That's what he got. Pan roasted fish fillet. I don't know what kind of fish it was, but it was good.
Yeah,
I had no complaints about that.
Yeah, man.
The crispy crab cake was very imitation crab cake.
It's a good imitation crab cake.
It was good for being an imitation crab cake. It wasn't something that you would get and just send it back. You just know that it's not really real lump crab meat. The royal cheesecake is always going to be a hit. Make sure you get it on day one, because after that it goes away.
It goes away. Remember that. Write that down. Program that in your phone.
We did eat brunch in the dining room one time.
Yeah.
We were able to get eggs Benedict, an omelet, French toast, potato soup. That was just all over the place, wasn't it? And everything was good.
But I still think some people sleep, just like on Carnival's C-Day brunch.
Yeah.
People sleep on Royal Caribbean C-Day brunch.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on the C-Day brunch. Go.
Yeah, go. And catch it, because Royal Caribbean can be a little bit intimidating, because you'll look on the app and it'll say like breakfast from such and such. It'll be a short window for like 8 or 9 in the morning. And then you see it close. And you're like, oh shoot, I missed it. Keep going down, because then you'll see when they actually have dining room brunch.
Yeah.
And that's when you can get kind of like a full brunch menu.
Right.
Rather than going from that 8 to 9 where everything is kind of continental, you know, with a few, you know, items where it's like made to order. So we've made that mistake before when we first got on board. It was like, oh, breakfast is over with. And then we like, no, it's not. Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. And while you brought that up, since we're on food, we'll get ready to talk about specialty dining, room service.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on that. Now, you do have to pay an upcharge for that. I think it's $7, $8, or $9
for the delivery.
Yeah, for the delivery, but
it's worth it.
Yeah, they're usually on point with the breakfast. I don't think we've gotten lunch or dinner yet in room service. Just only breakfast. So if we don't feel like going out in general pop, we'll order that. And just know, the best thing to do if you want breakfast in the morning, they have the little cards that's in the desk that you can fill out what you want.
And hang them on your door.
And hang them on your door. Yep. You got to do that by like 2 or 3 a.m. Check the thing. It'll be for sure. But
so after you're drunk back in your room.
Right. Yeah. Then you can fill that
out. Hang it on your door. Tell them what time you want them to come. Yeah. They'll call you on the phone to tell you they're on the way.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And if you don't do that, you're gonna have to call them in the morning on the phone to have them to do it. But you got a short window, so it's better to do it at nighttime. So in the morning you got to get up and call the phone and get them to bring you breakfast, because you might miss it.
All right, so our first specialty dining was at 150 Central Park. That is my favorite. Yeah. Royal Caribbean specialty dining venue. Each and every time we get on the ship, if they have it, we're going to be there.
Yeah, man.
Hands down. So we paid $169.26 for the two of us. That included the gratuity that's already added into it. So you'll have a price for these specialty dinings. Just know when you get to the cart, they're going to automatically add a gratuity onto it. You don't have a choice about that. Yeah. I love that. Then you can also do an additional gratuity at the end. But that's how much it costs for the both of us. Stanley got the scallops. They were disappointing.
Yeah, they look good, but they didn't have no seasoning.
They relied on the fact that it was just seafood, and they did nothing extra to it. You can't do that with
scallops. They need some seasoning.
Yeah, because it just tastes like texture. Yeah. Like it's nothing. I got the short ribs, and they were delicious. The tenderism was all over the place. It was good. Lobster thermidor is what I'm always going to get. Oh, yeah. You cannot
go wrong with that, baby.
It was very good. Mine was overcooked, but it did not ruin the dish for me. Right. The lobster was a little bit more rubbery than it should have been, but it wasn't something that to the point where I was like, I'm sending that back. Right. If that make any sense. The fried cheesecake dessert that we got, it wasn't that it was bad. I didn't like it. Yeah, I was trying to like give it some credit.
It was okay.
Thinking that it was just me, because I'm very particular about the type of cheesecake that I like. I like a really fluffy cheesecake. If it's too dense and too crumbly, I don't want it.
Yeah, it was okay.
But it was
okay. You didn't like it at all.
It had popcorn. Like, it just had a lot going on, a lot of textures going on. It was too much for me. But it's still my favorite specialty dining venue. Yes. So the next one we went to was Hook's.
Yes, indeed.
This is a choice of my husband's. I enjoy it. But
it's the second time going.
Yeah, it was good. This experience on this ship was better than the first time.
Yeah.
And it also was better than the 150 for me. And 150 is my favorite, which is crazy. But the rolls that they brought out, it was red lobster cheddar bay biscuits.
Yeah, that's what they taste like too.
They were delicious. Like, you can't go wrong with the cheddar bay biscuit. That's literally what it tastes like. We had the crab cakes, and it was very good. The crab had a sweetness to it, maybe a little bit more sweet than I'm used to being from this side of the water.
Yeah, we usually don't eat no sweet
blue
crabs. Yeah, with no sweet crab. Yeah.
So but with the tartar sauce, it balanced it out, and it was a really good one. And it was a real crab cake. Shout out to my boo, Jen Danielle, from the Jen Danielle Experience. She always goes to Hook and get these oyster shots. Do I like oysters? No.
Nah, you can't stand
Did she convince me through her videos that trying an oyster shot is the way to go when you go to Hook? Also, yes. Did I try the oyster shots? We tried them 2 ways. You have it with cocktail sauce. You have it just straight up with the liquor in it. The vodka. I would never do that again.
I'd do it again.
I would never do that again.
I think it was the oyster for you, but I'd do it again. If you like oysters and shots, it's for you.
Mine, I felt like I took a shot of Tabasco and cocktail sauce with a hunk of slime in my mouth, and it was driving me crazy, but I got through it. I experienced it. I don't ever have to do it again. The women around us were very intrigued with the whole experience. They were all the way in our experience with us. But that's the one thing I do love about when you go on cruises. You try something new. And then if you look at other content creators that you love, like us, like I love Jen Danielle, I tried some skit that she loved.
Right.
I did it. I don't ever have to do it again. We also got the New England clam chowder.
That was me. That was good.
Got that. That was
delicious.
So good that I ended up taking over his.
Yeah, I was like, give my goddamn soup back.
Because whatever I had at the moment, I didn't really care for. I can't remember what it was.
So she ordered some oysters.
Yes.
Yeah, you ordered the oysters.
I'm trying to make myself love oysters.
Because you had some oysters that was real good one time in Florida.
Hold on. So let me preface this by saying, we had the most expensive oysters ever at Eddie V's in Florida.
Shouts out to Eddie V's, baby.
And me and my boo Shan from Dre and Shan TV, shout out to them. We were with them on a mini vacation, and none of us he likes oysters. We didn't like oysters, so we ordered them. They were char grilled. They had the cheese.
Oh, that was perfect.
Butter. It had champagne on the top. Had some.
It was so good.
I think it had caviar pearls. Like, those oysters were amazing. Now every time I try oysters anywhere else, just be like, okay, I'm gonna like if they taste like that, I like oysters. And everybody else has been trashed.
Nah, they don't taste like those. But those was good at Hook though. I like them. I'm an oyster person.
So I have a specific taste in an oyster that I like. And nobody else can deliver that except for Eddie V's, I guess. So, but I tried it again. I was trying new things. He ate my oysters. I ate his clam chowder, which usually isn't my thing.
Right.
We ended up getting kind of what we usually get: the lobster, sea bass, shrimp, and that was a very good meal. I didn't do the sea bass with mine. I got the salmon instead, and it was perfect.
Yeah, Ro can do a good salmon now.
Because listen, I love salmon.
Yeah.
Give me salmon and I'm good. We had the lobster mac and cheese.
It's all right.
Nobody can do mac and cheese at sea. I'm just being honest with you.
It's really hard. It's really
it's terrible. They should just ban it at this point.
Yeah, me and Jason was talking about the macaroni and cheese at Pig and Ankle on Carnival.
Oh God, no.
I said that's mac and cheese soup.
Like, if you can't do mac and cheese, just stick to mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Like, do that.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather for you to do something so well than to do something wrong and everybody talking about the wrong item that you keep doing.
Right.
Just don't do it no more. So we also got corn on the cob. That sucked. Vegetables, They were better than expected. Like usually no one can do sides.
Especially in specialty dining and dining rooms. Yeah.
I think we had broccolini. Broccolini was really good. The dessert was really good. I don't even remember what it was.
Oh, well, you had a brownie that was good. And,
yes, the brownie.
And I had a coconut cream pie.
The next one was
the Wonderland, man.
It was a shot in the dark. I didn't want to do it.
That was my idea.
My husband was like, "We in there. If we outside, we outside.
We gotta
Let's
try
spend
the
the money."
Wonderland experience.
You see who spends the money in this household, right? So we spent $169.62 for the both of us. That included the prepaid gratuity that was automatically added. I thoroughly enjoyed myself.
That was the best specialty dining for this trip right here.
It was.
I could have had just this.
It wasn't just that it was creative. It was good.
So the thing about it, when I saw it on videos and I saw it on the website and I saw how the food looked and everything looked at sus.
It does.
So I was like, we need to try that. This is different.
Who says stuff looks sus? We should try it.
Yeah. And I'm glad we did, man.
It was very good. I thought it was more like Child's Play, very Wonderland. And it was, but it was good. It was good. So one of the most unique experiences we've ever had, if you see anybody's videos, you'll see it when we put out our video. Or did we put out a video already?
Yeah, it's out already.
Oh, yeah, we did ours already. Yeah. Where you have to take the water, dip it in the paintbrush to get the menu to appear. That was really cute.
Yeah.
The first thing they brought us was liquid lobster. And you have to do it a certain way where you have to turn it over. And it's very scientific.
Yeah.
And it was good.
It tastes better than a regular lobster that you gotta chew.
It was a mind buck because
why does liquid lobster taste so goddamn good?
Why does it taste like I just chewed a lobster?
Right.
But I didn't.
Right. And we was like, we need another one of them.
It's not like chicken broth.
Yeah.
It was like lobster.
Yeah.
But they just took, I don't know. It was weird.
I couldn't believe when we asked for another one and they brought it.
They did. They did that a couple of times. We didn't ask for it really. We were just like, I
asked for the liquid
lobster. No, you
lobster.
did, but we said something else and he just kept bringing it. I can't remember what it was.
I don't remember what it, but I just remember that liquid lobster was the star of the whole freaking thing.
So then Branzino, that was a layered dish. They taught you how to eat it to get the best experience out of it.
You had to pour some sauce down the middle.
Yeah,
put some sauce down there.
It was very good.
But it was good.
Different but good.
Yeah.
I ended up with short ribs again.
They said, "Here go your brownies."
And that was so good.
And they was
so
the tenderness on
tender.
them. Oh my God.
The chocolate spear, very rich and good. There was something that we had that I couldn't eat. I can't remember what it was.
The magic mushrooms.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then we had a cotton candy martini.
Oh, let's talk about that. So how we ended up with that was we were sitting at the table and we seen the waiter go by with the tray and had the cotton candy in the glass, and we was like, when our waiter came back, shout out to him, he was great.
He was really good.
He was so good. He made the experience even that much better. But anyway, we was like, what's that drink with the cotton candy? And he was like, that's the cotton candy martini. Y'all want some? Like, hell yeah.
I thought it was gonna be sweet. It wasn't sweet.
So good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand.
I think we had two.
Yeah. I don't understand how it wasn't that sweet, but that drink was good. So make sure when you go, get that. Because we had their Wonderland Wonderita. That wasn't good. It just was real liquor and salt forward.
Yeah. It tastes like a
pool water. Yep. That's what you said. Pool water.
I was like, I don't know about this.
When you see that, just get the cotton candy martini, man.
Yeah.
And you can skip the Rita.
But back to this magical mushroom. If you saw it on the vlog, I couldn't eat it because it had nuts and I have a nut allergy, a specific nut allergy.
Yeah.
So they didn't know, so they would let me eat it. But Stanley said it was good.
Yeah. Those are good. Yeah.
Yeah. Overall, great experience.
Go.
Great experience.
Pay for it. Go.
Yes, highly recommend it.
Highly recommend it. Yes. All right. Now we're going to talk about some of the drinks that we had. That's with some rock stars. So you can have some drinks that you can try when you jump on the Wonder of the Sea. So the first we're going to talk about the Bahamas bar, because that was one of the first bars that we went to, because
we've never had that experience.
Never had it. And I'm telling you, it is a great.
It was fun.
Yes, it was a great experience to see.
And it actually made a good drink.
Yeah, it made a really good drink. So the drinks over there at the Bahamas bar, it was anywhere from $10 to $15. So Lynette got the tequila blast, and I got the Bionic Bahama Mama, and both of them was delicious. Good. But just know, you still got to tip the robot. The robot still want its 18% too. Because it got a robot family at home that has to take care of.
The Jetsons.
So
but if you have the drink package,
yes,
it's included. But if you're just paying for your drinks one by one singly, you're gonna have to pay a gratuity on that as well.
Yup. The next one that we always recommend that you get is called the Desert Pear Margarita.
I think that's my favorite drink.
Yes. So you can get that on the Rising Tide bar.
No, the Queen is at Pesky Parrot.
Yeah.
They don't have a Pesky Parrot.
Right. It's on the Rising Tide bar, and I think you can get it at the Schooner bar too.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, and that's running you about $15 too, plus 18% gratuity. And then when we was at the 150 Central Park, they had the martini, what's called an Urban Garden Martini. Now, it was real cucumber forward. She didn't like it, but I did like that one because that was actually different. But some more drink that you can try that we didn't try on it this time because we want to do some stuff different.
Yeah, and we didn't do a lot of drinking on this one either.
Right, we didn't. At the Schooner bar, you can get the toasted marshmallow old fashioned. Those are really good. Then the pesky pear. No, they don't got the pesky pear on there.
I kept you're getting being mixed on up the star and I was looking for pesky pear the whole time.
Yeah, so you can get one of those. That's another good drink. Then there is the over at the Schooner, the margarita drink that prickly pear. No.
Yeah, that's the one, prickly.
This is desert pear, but it is a prickly pear.
Yeah, it's a prickly pear.
Yeah, prickly pear margarita also is a good one. That's at the Schooner bar.
Yeah, other than that, typical.
Yeah, and then down in the comments too, if you know some good drinks that people can try on the Wonder of the Sea, go ahead and put those down there as well.
Yeah.
All right, so who we feel like the Wonder of the Seas is for? So, of course, we always gonna say first-timers, families, singles, couples, friend groups. One thing about Royal Caribbean, for us, in our opinion, we feel like that it's better that you do come with somebody.
Especially for us.
For us, we have to come with somebody because it's so family forward. Everybody is spending time with who they're with. So we always feel like we have to bring people. But we also still feel like singles will have a good time. We heard singles say that they have a good time on Royal.
And let us explain what that means for us.
Right.
When we say we need people with us, it's because the experience that we're looking for out of a sailing isn't the traditions of traditional cruising.
Right.
We're not big on shows. We're not big on the cheesy entertainment. When I talk about the belly flopping contest, sexiest man, things like that, we will do them because we'll have a choice. It's there. But for us, we just like great accommodations, great food, good music, the opportunity drinks, to mix, mingle, have a good time with people, get to destinations. And it's that simple for us, to be honest.
Right.
So when we say we need people with us, because if you look at an overall view of what Royal Caribbean has, it has a lot of the things that we don't care nothing about.
Right.
So we tend to get a little and even on this one with just us two, we were like, That's when we said we stayed in our room until like 12 to 3 sometimes. It's because we were just relaxing and having a good time. Like, there wasn't anything that we really were gravitated to.
Yeah, we missed our friends.
Yeah.
But also, who else we think is for, if you're a person, and we say this about Royal Caribbean in general, if you a person that like the corporate amusement park type of fun atmosphere, that's what Royal is. And we do like that. So that's why Royal is in our basket. We can get our good corporate amusement park fun. Also, we think Royal is good for people who like to be entertained because they got all kinds of stuff. They got comedy, jazz, zip lining. Like we said, they got the belly flopping, ice skating, belly flopping contest. They got a little bit of everything. We feel like Royal is good for those who like elevated dining experience.
Yes.
Because their dining experience is elevated even in the dining room.
Agreed.
And then you pay for the specialty, it takes it just even a little bit higher. Casino lovers.
You're definitely
if you are a casino lover, you're gonna love Wonder of the Sea or any Royal Caribbean ship. Yes. Also, if you're a private island lover, you definitely are going to enjoy the Wonder of the Sea. Like we said, make sure that you go to freaking CocoCay, man.
You gotta go at least once.
Yes, you have to go. If you love the nightlife, Royal Caribbean do have a nightlife. It's not all the way turned up. If you love all the way turned up, you're gonna be disappointed.
Well, sometimes they will hit it.
Yeah, sometimes,
just depending on if the DJ feeling a little froggy.
Right. And if they're able to read the room. Yeah. So they have like 70s, 80s, 90s music, theme parties, adult comedy. They have karaoke, live music. They have deck parties too.
We've gone to the comedy and it has been hilarious.
Yeah.
And then
some of them have been cheesy. You be like,
then you go to another one. You be like, what the hell?
So if you fit those blocks, I feel like Royal Caribbean is for you. But also, we want to give you another bonus tip. Is that if you've been thinking about jumping on the Wonder of the Sea, so what we did was we pulled the price for the newer ship up, which is the Utopia of the Sea, for the same sailing. So we told you if you book the Wonder of the Sea right now, it'll cost you about $1,300. If you book the Utopia of the Sea, same itinerary is $1,500. So for a couple $100 more, you can jump on a newer ship, a newer version of the Wonder of the Sea, just a tad bit bigger, which that's what we say. And we tell people that a lot is that the price that you're paying to jump on an old ship because you think you're saving money, you can get the newer model for a few $100 more.
Yep.
I sound like a car dealer now, don't I?
I was going to say you have a bigger display. You have USB-C beside the bed.
Because at the end of the day, and we say new is always better. Every cruise line puts most of their energy into the newer stuff.
Great.
So we've been on the Utopia of the Sea. Utopia of the Seas is great. So I would say those two. If you got the extra $200, jump on the Utopia. If you don't have the extra $200, just go ahead and jump on the Wonder.
Can't go wrong.
We mad because either way, you're gonna be on the ship, baby.
Yeah. So the magic question that you all probably would ask us is, I've heard the good, I've heard the cons, I've heard your experiences, and we've elaborated probably more than we usually do on a video when we talk about why we have done the things that we've done, and why we kind of like Royal Caribbean for certain things and why we don't for certain things. Would we do Wonder of the Sea again? And I would say absolutely. If the price is right,
yes, I
would definitely do it again because, like we said before, we sail Royal Caribbean for a specific feel for us.
Yeah.
And if our friends can come with us, that's even better.
Yeah.
Because
icing on the cake.
We actually need that energy with us when we're on Royal Caribbean rather than like another cruise line. Like we can go on Virgin and don't need that.
Right.
But on Royal, I feel we need that. Like we need people with us.
But I would say, we would go back on it, but we probably would choose Utopia of the Seas first.
I would choose that first.
Because you're only going to pay a few $100 more to get on a newer ship.
And it's kind of coined the party ship.
Yes. All right, family, if you have enjoyed this video, you want to check out this video on the screen, our honest review of the MSC Seaside, and we're going to see you in the next video. Peace.